Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of St Helens versus Catalans Dragons in the Betfred Super League. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Like, stop, subscribe, the notification, hit the post. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the vote in the poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win, St Helens or Catalans Dragons? Let's hope for a good game. Hopefully it's going to be a slobber knocker. And let's go!
Reception here at the totally winged stadium tonight. And Saints third in the table, a table which is led by the Catalans Dragons. The sides have met already this season. Catalan came out on top. Can Barry McDermott, the Catalan
Oh great, the referee you don't like.
over the Saints? Of course they can. I think they've got an excellent chance tonight. We've already talked about Mitchell Pearce, Sam Tompkins. What a big involvement they'll have. But when you went back and watched that round 11 game, two of the most important players on the pitch were Alan Kieran and Matt Cavallo, two centres up against Mark Percival.
I bet number one on that list is Ben Thaler.
Was under all kinds of pressure last week defensively.
I bet he's number one.
That is Matty Cavallo playing the ball. Catalan with first touch.
Because you said then he's one of the reasons why these Rhinos don't win when he referees.
The defeat against Huddersfield last week, a real surprise, and Leicester in the Huddersfield Giants camp.
Oh no. He did the Sheffield Eagles game once and we lost. He looks like a bad luck omen.
Because it was a very substantive performance.
Yeah, you're right, Bill. There was a number of times that they've broken through the middle, which Catalan will be a bit disappointed with.
If your questions are coming, folks. During the stream, ask me any questions, and I'll answer as many questions as I can.
They haven't managed to beat Saints, so they know it's a tough assignment, but one is certainly up for.
Sam Tompkins and Mitchell Pearce back in the side this evening, plus Navarrete as mentioned, but Takiyaho.
I agree with you on that one.
Big loss for the Catalans Dragons. Archie Maud not available either.
They have to do a number on Big Al, don't they? He's chief generator of those meters and that momentum.
Or you might get your best friend Panda.
Yeah, Romain Navarrete, that's last play. Romain Navarrete came screaming in looking for Bloomsley, missed it completely. The last on the kick to Tom Davis's arms, and Davis, the former Wigan winger, brings this one back. He's tackled by Matty Lees.
I'm sure you're going to see quite a few of the forwards just shooting out the line and trying to get into Alex Walmsley and Matty Lees. They're the ones who do lay the.
Thank you for the like, I really appreciate it.
That's the big challenge.
We had the like before even the stream started.
Catalan facing a final third of the season that features 6 of their last 9 games away from home. Reception for Navarrete. But Steve McNamara is saying that
What a name, Navarrete. It sounds Italian.
been quite literally a breath of fresh air because of
The name sounds Italian.
having to train at 7:30 in the morning just to get some cool weather. Really is ferocious.
Thank you very much for another like. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. And we have. And who do you think is going to win? We got St Helens 50%. Catalans Dragon 50%. Thank you for the like. Highly appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Everyone knows how good he is carrying the ball, Percival. Say it all the time.
Someone's a twat.
Trying to make some inroads.
Only half as effective Percival without his oppo. Tommy Makinson doesn't make this match, and that
Someone's a twat.
Sean Wells focused on before the game. Somebody in that back line for Saints has to create it.
Come on, someone. Oh, I might as well not say anything at the moment because it's too early.
With the run, gets the offload away. Tyrone May with the tackle. Tompkins
Oh, good kick. Ooh.
into his arms and then into the hands of Tom Davis, which Saints up quickly to stop his growth.
What about
Both sides numbing.
and what about Sam Tompkins?
Completing your sets, getting to the kick, been disciplined in your chase and been behind the referee. You don't want to give penalties away. Very difficult.
I thought the guy retired.
Hasn't even good this year.
St John's
Yeah, what a great signing.
22 tries in all games so far this season.
What a player praise for French twats.
Meakin gives the ball to the Saints. Morgan Knowles, who was
Guys, if you know,
loitering, and they've turned
guys, if you know who I want to win, it's St Helens because these are French twats. We want British teams to win. We want French twats to suffer.
Just loitering with intent then. Morgan Knowles.
Wormsley on the charge. Seguier clinging onto an ankle to stop his progress. Roby fires the pass out.
Oh, nearly.
Looking for somebody on his shoulder, couldn't get the pass away, but they are advancing towards that Catalan line. Here's Roby. Roby fires the pass out. Wellesby, here's James Bell.
Well, we are here. We'll get some.
Distinct turning, but can't make progress. McIlorum fierce in the tackle there. On the last. Knowles, it comes to Wormsley. Wormsley managed to smuggle the ball out, and there you go. Repays the favour because he's just turned.
And those are shit. Can't say that because they beat Sheffield Eagles and absolutely spanked us.
When it got in Alex Walmsley's hands, only had a look at Romain Navarrete, took a knock. You can see him in the background there. Took a big knock. He's just behind the attacking line now, getting some treatment. If you'd have seen him targeted him, there's no way he could have made the tackle.
With a move to Wigan, Whitley in possession, linked with a move here to St Helens, his home.
That's good.
After 4 years as a Catalan player, is Tom Johnston, big hit at Catalan this season. Just one try behind Josh Charnley in the Super League try-scoring stakes. Mitchell Pearce, seasoned campaigner, gets that ball away, and John Benison is underneath it.
I'm sure this is where they want to set the tone for this game now. Always plenty of needle when these two sides play. You watch the likes of McLaurin.
Come on.
Fly off the line. There he goes, straight into Percival. You know, he doesn't run much from dummy half.
Something happen, please.
He leads the line constantly, defensively.
But Catalan is a teamer and red alert. That's a great offload.
Roby scampers.
Oh, I knew he went. He was nearly on his way on his bike.
Offloads by Sione Matautia has set Saints on the roll here. Here is Lomax.
Saints were nearly marching on and on.
Just outside that Catalan 40. Lomax felt that. A whack on the nose by the look of things. Wormsley rampaging again. Long striding run from the Saints prop. Roby's pass. Lewis Dodds on the last. Teasing kick. Davis. What a catch that was from Tom Davis.
Cool and calm at the back, isn't he, Tom Davis? Leaps high and confidently takes that, but 3 offloads already for the home team. St Helens moving this big pack of the Catalans Dragons around.
Hoping for a quick play of the ball there. There were a couple of Saints players on the deck after Tom Davis gathered that ball, but Liam Moore sending him back to play the ball in the correct position.
William Moore. Shite.
Ikevala, the former Roosters and Cronulla centre. He's been a big success in his first season. Johnston weaving run from the
That's good.
field winger. Shy of the 30-metre line, Catalan territory. Here is
Twat. French twat.
still inside their own half. 4 tackles gone. Kieran Wormsley gets a hold of the shirt. Good job he did.
What is he doing there? Miles out of where he should be. Conrad Hurrell in at marker.
Here's with the
Oh.
party underneath it.
They look nervous to me, St Helens, as I mentioned.
Away.
Already testing and challenging that side.
Wellesby trying to run rings round the Catalan Dragons, but didn't succeed. Hurrell
That might be
looking for his 100th career try going into this game.
that'd be a good game.
Wellens looking on from above. His side 3rd in the table, just 1 defeat in their last 9 games.
Wow.
Session now with Sione Matautia.
Come on, someone do something.
Needs 2 in his wake.
Dodd with the kick on the last, and that's a good run into
Yep, 10 minutes in, folks, and No one has done nothing. No fights, no scrummage, no nothing. We are just waiting. We're waiting for entertainment.
Wasn't it? Good chase as well. Then just trying to get back to centre field.
Yeah.
For his side. Mitchell Pearce. Desperate for that quick play.
I still think the best game I've seen this season was actually last week's game. When it was Warrington versus St Helens, because I was going back and forward to the last 10 minutes. That game was nuts. Someone do something, please. Give you questions to come in, like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, folks. I'll have to kick and a half. And they have failed with the kick.
Comes across the field, always looking for an opening, Wellsby, to use his pace, but nothing doing from Catalan there.
So confident, isn't he, at the back? Again, Catalan looking to fire in on Hopewati, flipping on the back, Steve McNamara. Like you said, glad of the cool breeze here.
Oh, nearly.
John Wells in his preview of the game, really try and condense the opposition, try and put the squeeze on them early on.
Right, if this is a boxing match, it's just two boxers just jabbing away, going through the process with about 10 minutes of set for set. Both teams focused on just sticking to task.
So Dodd again hoists the kick. This time Tom,
And he catches it.
this seasoned campaigner at the back for Catalan, getting the reception from the Saints fans because, of course, his long Wigan history.
Tim played at a decent pace. This Alex Walmsley, after he took that carry on the fourth play, just went down on his haunches.
Come on.
Teams that ever play against the likes of Saints know the tackle for.
Davis with a good break. He's got Wellsby ahead of him, and Davis
He's on his way, no. He was on his way, he wasn't on his bike.
makes the tackle.
He fell to the floor on his bike.
Here now, Tompkins. Here is McMeekin. The Saints have regrouped after that break from Tom Davis. McMeekin plays the ball. 30 metres out. Here is Tompkins. Tompkins.
Oh, is this going to be a try? Oh.
Tackle. Tom Davis, who launched this attack, plays the ball. Now with Mitchell Pearce.
That's a ball. Ooh.
Ball is batted down, it's still loose. And who's that come off? And the referee says it's a penalty.
Yeah, Conrad Hull, you can see that he just backs into a Catalan player. He looks over his shoulder, seeing where the ball is. You can see him, look, he just backs into Kieran. Knocks him over. You can see, look, there you go.
How is that penalty?
You can't jump for it, you can't compete. That's a clear penalty, that.
I'll tell you what, both sets of players will be relieved for the time to just take a breath. I know you said the pace of the game.
I don't see how that is a penalty.
I just think the ball has been in play for most of those 12 minutes.
That's the first penalty
Yeah.
of the game, in actual fact. And one was saying it's not as hot as the south of France. It's still a warm evening. Not much of a buffer there. Here's Ben Garcia, and Garcia driving towards that line, and Garcia very nearly over
Oh, good block.
the Catalan Dragons. First real
Here it
threat
comes.
from the Catalan Dragons.
Oh, here comes Catalans.
Tompkins away from Bell.
The Cats are on the prowl.
The pass to Paul Seguier. And that's another penalty. High shots.
Now just doing it based on the name that they've got for the first name, which is Catalans, but the Cats are on the prowl.
You take two.
I just thought, oh. I just did it based off of that. The cool Dragon and Catalans, I just used my analogy what came into my head.
Some sting out of the first 13, 14 minutes. Steve McNamara before the game said he
Penalty folks, we're actually going to get some points. And it's took a long time to get to this point.
They're stuck in this game so far. Think back against St Helens over the last 15 or 20 years, and I can only equate it to those people who've done a bleep test. You virtually get back, you touch the line, and you've got to go again. And You're doing the bleep test for what seems like 90
Jesus Christ, he's had too many ginger nuts.
back, hit the line, keep going forward, and it's lung busting and draining.
So Adam Kieran has the opportunity to get the first points on the board this evening. He's kicked 36 goals this season. He's first in the colours of the Catalans Dragons, and he's only in the colours of the Catalans Dragons. He's going to be a good recruit for the Wigan Warriors. Probably glad to see just concede the 2 points after that Tom Davis break.
Yeah, I think again, both sets of
Let's see if he gets the kicks, folks.
There'll be an attempted conversion now in 2 points. They'll just be happy to get the bread back.
I'll laugh if he misses.
Kieran. On targets.
There we go, folks. First points of the game, 2-0.
To the delight of their supporters.
Great run, absolutely outstanding. Might have only scored 10 tries, but this is where he's really, really good. He lends his weight to Catalan. His kick returns so influential. And if you look
I know in rugby union it's 6.
Steve McNamara's got him playing a decent brand of rugby.
I know it's 6.
I get it, they're coming up
Yeah, I know it's 6 in rugby union for that one. And the conversion is free.
They haven't had it their own way here on the last 8 visits.
Good to see Steve Deacon just behind Steve McNamara, Alex Chan there. It goes back a long way,
Of course he
with the
does.
Catalan Dragons, with Tracer Catalans.
Done a lot of work in France, full stop. Steve Deacon.
Come on! Come on, you English gits! Beat the French gits!
In rugby league,
And I think
especially for a lad from Oldham.
listen, that's not an affliction. It shouldn't hold you back. We're here to take over the world. If my memory serves me right, I think he was the first Catalans Dragons coach. Didn't quite make the start line, but he should have done. And Steve Deacon, I'll forgive him for being an Alderman, but I might not forgive him.
Ben Garcia playing the ball for the Catalan Dragons, who lead 2 points to 0. Is Romain Navarrete. Right to the teeth from Morgan Knowles. Clinging onto it. Matty Lee's in there as well. Benison is the target once more there. Obviously thinking that John Benison might be...
We wanna try, so we wanna try.
Sun's going down, so he's targeting Benison. And he's doing well, he's doing a decent job so far.
Of course, Tommy Makinson still returning from injury. Is Will Hopewati operating on the other wing. No T. Ritson for the Saints tonight. Here's Hurrell, gathers the pass from Lomax and takes the Saints up to the 40-metre line. Hurrell in a bit of trouble there, getting... Here's Lomax. Lomax for Lees. Lees, the tackle from Sierra.
Something will happen soon.
Roby. Lewis Dodd drills the kick and straight to the arms of Sam Tompkins. Tompkins, that left knee heavily strapped. He really has to be looked after these days to get him through to the end of the season, which he hopes will end. People thinking this might even be a grand final rehearsal, but the competition is so tight. The most competitive.
We would have only had points in this game if it was rugby union.
Just 6 points over the top 6, and now Catalans Dragons
Well, mate, was otherwise.
with an error.
Incorrect.
Here we are, we're talking smack.
Well, Catalans Dragons, he's appealing that he's played it correctly, but as you can see, I think it's that left hand is still on the floor. He has
Incorrect, play the ball.
nothing to complain about.
Perpignan. Ah, French team. They're rugby union.
Debating.
Used to be a very good French rugby team, but basically gone downhill.
Is Dodd. Acceleration from Sione Matautia.
Best team in France at the moment on the continent I don't like, which I call La Rochelle.
Just the penalty goal. Here is Walmsley, puts his shoulder Whitley with the tackle. Navarrete in there as well. Roby. Here is Lewis Dodd. Dodd. Lomax. Lomax.
Oh, this is good play.
Puts the brakes on spectacularly. But here's a squeal of the tyres up here. Eventually goes down. 6 to go, says the referee. The hooter sounds. The real pressure now on the Catalans Dragons, with Wormsley making a dent in their defence. The crowd finding their voice. And here's Wellesby.
Go on, Saints.
Almost finds a way through.
Go on, Saints. You're nearly there. Don't bowl in now. Don't bowl in now. Come on.
Lomax trying to
Come on. You Saints. No.
red-shirted Catalan defence. Nothing doing. Mandalorian urging his fellow defenders to stand firm. Lewis Dodd, Lees driving the ball in. Still just inside that Catalan 10. 4 tackles gone. Roby fires the pass out to Lomax. Lomax. Percival. Percival's all wrapped up. Can Catalan survive? 5th tackle.
Last attempt.
Just dinks one over the top. Kieran climbs for it. And
Oh, he's good. Oh, he's going away. He's on his bike. Oh my God.
he's chasing furiously, but he won't.
Oh, he's on his skipping loops. Oh, he's a kid. He's a kid at Christmas in the playground, literally having a skipping loop. And he's just on skip tomorrow in St Helens, and basically said the French have come to party.
Johnston gets his 22nd
Try.
Super League try of the season to go level with Josh Conley at the top of the scoring chart.
6-0. I am glad it's not even me, because the first thing I would have done, it would have been a football-like tackle. I would have basically just kicked the living shit out of his foot that he ends up falling over.
Get on to the ball. Outstanding. As soon as he gets this ball, he's gone. He goes up the field. There's no one going to catch him. And you rightly said, 22 tries this year. What a signing.
Yep.
It's a good kick from John.
6-0
Touching on the end of Kieran.
so far.
Comes down with it. And he knows that as soon as he
I
gets
know.
it into the hands
2-pointer to come.
of Tom Johnson, he's gone. This is so good, isn't it? To absorb all that pressure. To be under siege, defending your line. And let's not forget, Kieran made the mistake trying to play the ball quickly for his teammate behind him. Leaps up high, collects the ball and feeds probably the fastest man on the field today, and Tom Johnston.
Jeez.
How many times have we seen Tom Johnston do that to Catalans opponents and Wakefield opponents before that?
He's one of the few players, when he gets the ball, everybody's saying the same thing. That's a try. That's dead set a try. Got a good instinct. He glides through the gap. Nice long stride. Wonderful rugby league player.
Kieran, who contributed to that try, of course, with his claim of the kick. Now looking to
Is he gonna get it? And he's got it. It is 8-0.
lead by 8 points to 0.
Good signs for Steve McNamara. That resilience and that steel whilst defending your goal line. Again, even that small action of Mike McMeekin putting kick pressure, using good kick.
I still can't believe he decided to do. Oh, I'm gonna just skip to Maroon, my darling, in the playground, and like he's a kid at Christmas.
Not even at full pace there, is it?
Yeah.
He scored his try. 6 points for his team. Great stuff.
Great finish from Tom Johnston. And Saints
Oh, that's not good for them.
to take advantage of that Catalan mistake. They didn't play the ball correctly. Well, they find themselves now trailing.
Oh my God. Oh, that is. You're gonna laugh at this.
This is the quietest I've ever heard the totally wicked stadium. In fact, when Tom
You'll be laughing at this in a minute.
crossed for a try there, you could
Nur-
almost hear a pin.
Nuremberg got a draw at home to Arsenal.
The ball, and that's simply just a jeer.
That's absolutely right.
My rugby team is so good, we're wiping them.
Lauren, who was one of the most ferocious
What the fuck?
in any game, but
Do you know how to spell? Someone in my chat.
to give him the Saints.
What rugby team do you support? Put down in the chat, folks.
I don't know. Mickey
injury assessment here.
Onto the field forward him, but he lose that experience in these big games. He's like the captain in the middle of the field, James Roby. He just gets it wrong, doesn't he, against Big Siggy there.
Here's big Alex Wormsley. Big
Keep putting your question in the chat, so I guess you are a Dragons fan.
shaken. And the penalty, the
I think the only... Yeah, but the only reason I think he would do that, and I know why, because it's the fact is because it's an English team, and I know this person's Scottish.
Keep the discipline. It's a full set of possession, staring at the try line.
There's James Bell, who's had an impressive season. So impressive that
Yeah, see, you're never gonna see a Scottish person wanting to follow an English rugby team.
now Wormsley on the charge.
Yeah.
Quickly with the tackle. Claiming a knock on, no, instead it's
No, but that's what I told you.
and this is a big opportunity for Saints. Here's Dodd for Bell. Bell was looking for somebody out the back. Couldn't get there, but Meakin with the tackle. Short pass and it trips. And it goes backwards off Pierce.
Fair.
It's still gone backwards. The referee says play on, to the anger of the Saints supporters at that end of the ground. But that was another error from Saints.
Brave call by a referee in front of all those fans. It just goes over the shoulder of Matty Lees. He gets over.
Oh, that's a good challenge.
Tom Davis gets up and asks the referee why wasn't that awarded. Good run from Pierce.
But you know what? Fair play to him, though. He cops one. It goes over the shoulder of Matty Lees. He cops one, Tom Davis, but his first job is to get up. On the back of that now, look at the 40 metres that they've made.
Well, look who's there, Tom
And he's
Davis.
took it again, yeah.
This is good from Catalans Dragons. Coming forward strongly. He's a good father. First two, and the Saints supporters not happy about that. The ball is
Wow.
banged out to Kieran, and Kieran taking on Hurrell. But
It sounds Scottish.
is there as well. Fifth tackle.
He didn't play that one properly.
Ah, well done.
Yeah. Do you know, they're really small parts of the game. They've done all that good work, bent and moved the defensive line around. Same player doesn't get up properly, has to regain his feet, and it's possession handed over to St Helens.
Some nerves
Oh.
in this game. And just need to ball well before the game. And know that they haven't really looked at the Challenge Cup.
Come on, let's have another try. Come on, Saints.
Nervous now. Imagine if James Roby fails that head test, won't be available. He can't come back onto the field here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah, I'm gonna ask a question back. If he's only doing it because it's a. Yes, I know. I'm just asking a question.
Direct running. Louis McCarthy, Scarsbrook likewise. Chip over the top from Lomax. Nonchalantly across comes Tom Johnston. And Johnston gets away from the first challenge. Louis McCarthy, Scarsbrook stops him in the end.
Saints now just on the front foot, looking here now, off the line. Catalan, they're the most dangerous side between this period, 20 and 30 minutes. Only one try scored in this game, and they scored it on 21 minutes. Oh, is it a shot here? Yeah.
Catalan players didn't like that on their man. It was Metalgia on Sam Tompkins.
Spell side.
Really well, doesn't he, Sam Tompkins? Draws a reaction, let's say, from everybody around. And just to calm it down, we'll send LMS in there. The fans behind the stick starting to get behind her charges now.
At the bottom of it all, there's Metalgia and Tompkins.
I think Tompkins got hurt because of the pile-up. Like players this day and age, look, everyone just comes flying in. Like, LMS thinks he's in the book. He's playing for the Union. Just stay out of it. Look, there's a penalty. Sam Tompkins steps, he comes one high.
Yeah.
I think he steps, he stumbles, he falls to the ground. We do know, don't we, that sometimes there's a reaction from a referee and there's a temptation to give you.
Or because they don't do because in Scotland.
All contributed to the majority of that.
Because in Scotland they're more known for rugby. They're known more for rugby union up in Scotland, not rugby league. So it does make it a bit of an odd ball to say. Yeah, because most Now I'm just saying that most Scottish people I know mostly like rugby union. I very rarely see anyone else. No, I'm saying he would only I said he would only be a Catalan fan because the only reason that I even told you he would be a Catalan fan because of playing a team which is English, and because he's Scottish, he would want the English side to lose. I'm bad at my answers.
Takes the ball up to just shy of the halfway line for the Catalans Dragons, who lead here by 8 points to 0, having beaten Saints earlier in the season in
Funny.
having trailed 12-0 in that contest. Spectacular comeback from Steve men.
I was correct. So slightly I was right. No, but I was right. He said he's only supporting them because they're playing an English side. Yep. Yeah. Fair, and I'll say fair enough on that one. My wording's all over the place. Oh, could he be on the... Oh, could Saints be on their way? Ah.
Pierce eventually brings him down, but Saints rolling forward here now against a splintered Catalans Dragon's defence. Is Wellesby, is Hokarate. Wickley can't get a hold of him. Johnston can't. Eventually Kieran does, and Catalan have managed to regroup. Bell. Here is Wellesby, another burst of acceleration, but Tyrone May with a good low tackle. On the last, Dodd puts a little kick in, but it's barely can't get there.
Oh, is that a try? Ah.
It's a penalty back here. Somebody was taken out.
On occasions, but that's just might be. I don't know. Oh, St Helens penalty.
Again, the referee's explaining to the players that look, Bell knocks the ball on there. It touches the ball, it goes forward, so it comes back for the penalty. They're saying that, look, should we go into the video referee? He spotted it, he called it, he's got the right call. Touch judge.
Go for the try.
I'd like to see it, making those decisions.
Oh, my name is Mr. Fish. Jesus, that 23 looks like a big unit.
Penalty to Saints. He got a whack from the side then, didn't he, LMS? There was 3 players in. Desiree is hit him, and then was it Busquets?
That's for Catalans. He looks like a big unit. It's going to be French, so it'll be hard to pronounce. I don't want to make myself look like an absolute fool.
Still plenty of tackles for this Saints side. Look at Tompkins on that. What work that is.
Jesus, what a tackle by Tompkins.
Oh, then he's penalised after all that effort.
Well, that was the biggest boo of the night for Sam Tompkins.
He looks like a big, unit, big. I would not want to meet him around, like you say, around in the street corner.
Penalised for the flop. And only loses possession now when he gets up.
Desiree and Michael McAlorum, isn't it, who come in late.
So Tompkins got punished because he did a flop.
Saints surely are going to take advantage of this situation now because the ball is with
Wow.
making progress towards that Catalan line. That's where the Catalan defenders are stationed. Lost its pass. Here's Passy. Passy trying to get the pass away. But Garcia is up quickly on him.
Saints are going for it.
Screaming for offside. Percival screaming for
Oh, what a try.
3 penalties in a row.
What a try. And that is game on, folks. If they keep continuing doing that for the rest of the games, the Dragons could be slayed and conquered.
Wonderful understanding between half-back and centre. I mentioned a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
Midfield break. Built the momentum for this try. Yes. And penalties that have gone against Catalans Dragons. This being one of them. A bit of self-inflicted damage. But the quality. Lewis Dodd calls for the ball. Plenty between players. Sam Tompkins just cannot get there.
Everybody knows my view. That guy literally broke my heart in two. The literal traitor.
Yes, the first try for Saints. Tremendous work.
A lot of the fan base literally were up in arms with him. That for him going in saying he's Chelsea through and through, and then within a matter of like a week, he then goes and does this. At least we got one person who knows his proper Chelsea, and that is Reece James.
And he gets the opportunity to try and convert the try. Llewellyn sending messages down to the sideline. And it's
No, but he's one who's loyal.
still early.
Because he actually signed the contract, Mason Mount refused to because all he wanted was more money and money only.
He's also kicked 19 goals this season. Makinson not available for the goal kicking duties.
And because he was doing that, he thought he... And you know what made it even more weird? Mount thought he was better than the club.
Deputy is Mark Percival. St Helens 6, Catalan 8. Half-time score, or the score with half.
Ah! Please don't say you're jesting that Trent has had a haircut. Nah. Nah. Is... No, the worst haircut I've seen in the football this year is Reece James and his green hair.
They were coming out the line, they were nominating, but they didn't account for that kick then.
They're only doing
It actually suits him.
has asked them to do.
It suits him.
Some energy. Don't be lethargic. Don't be
Better than those Yes.
not right. Just stay in the right side of the line is the challenge.
It's better than his
Catalan leading by 8 points to 6. Their last away win at
Oh my...
2016.
Miguel.
Jody brought
Miguelera.
4 tries on that occasion. In fact, they did a double that season, winning 33.
If I was correct, Miguelera used to wear a scrum cap. I think if I'm correct, I think it might be the one I'm thinking of. 'Cause I think he has played in the championship.
Thomas Bost is on the sideline. Thomas, this is a big improvement from last weekend against the Giants.
We're doing...
We need this type of improvement, this type of response from the boys. So,
Yes, I was correct on that one because I recognised the name from somewhere.
a long way to finish the game. So you have
Yeah, he played.
it's a tough game.
Yeah, he played.
We knew before we wanted to respond, but did well for.
That's not bad.
And 3 penalties in a row, conceding 3 penalties in a row was always going
Who did he used to put?
Yeah, we know against.
Yeah, because he's played. That's where I remember him from. Because when he played for them, he wore a scrum cap.
You have to stay disciplined.
Yeah, and he's also played for Blackpool, Brentford, Charlton, MK Dons, and Scunthorpe within England. So he's been around the blocks. But there's only a couple of clubs in Spain I have heard of, which is like Hercules. Is the only team in that list Spanish group I've actually heard of. hopefully he does well.
He gets it wrong on that occasion, yeah.
Manu Mao.
Great art between him.
I won't be surprised if it is experienced if Retford actually go up.
It's going to be some game that is with the Lee Leopards so full of confidence at the moment. Wickley
Yes.
trying to get clear of the tackle from Lomax. Here's Tompkins back in field.
Yep.
Pierce gives the ball back to Tompkins. It was forward, says the referee. Forward.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a big call. Nice interplay between
Yep.
those two key.
But the difference is there usually is for the standard you have a different image for the PS5 and the PS4. Because you did this year for the Haaland. No, for Mbappe.
Oh, dear me. Wow. Well, the referee's in the right place. It's right in line with the referee.
He might be in the right place, Barry.
He's closer than us, that's what we're saying. It looks that way to us.
If Retford, if you don't go up with him in your coaching squad, I will not know what.
Jordan Desiree likewise with the tackle on Will Hokawati. Knowles just over the halfway line, the Saints. He plays the ball. Lussick. Lewis Dodd now. Dodd for Percival, the Saints try scorer. That's 4 tackles gone. Garcia. Manu
Yeah.
Mao.
They've just got it mixed up.
And aggravating the Saints supporters. And Ignatius Passy tries to offload. Oh, he's lost that. Went forward.
I agree, Tez.
There's even, I think, murmurings of disbelief from the Saints supporters to how they've still got possession there. Tompkins claims that one well.
He's not going to get that wrong, isn't he? A bit of a shot from the Taltier and LMS.
Na 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 no 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 no.
He changes direction really quick, Tom Davis, doesn't he? Again, the fight to get up.
And there is one thing I will say, and that is to one git, and Dale will know this git because this guy was a git on my chat once because he was giving it all the big gun and then it fucking failed. And Dale will know what I'm on about. This guy think, oh, Grantham Town are gonna finish up on Ponty. No, they're not because Grantham finished below them. Yeah.
Looks at the referee and says, well, what's that all about?
How do they get relegated next in the season coming?
Michael Lauren with a hooter about to sound, picks that up to the sideline. Steve McNamara looking stony-faced on the sideline. And thinking that perhaps a potential try-scoring opportunity went begging there, and Tom Johnston didn't let his try-scoring opportunity go. Neither did Mark Percival.
Yep, his photo for going to Champions League.
Evenly balanced game in the first 40 minutes, and Catalans Dragons just had the...
Yeah, because it's going to be different because the better image is on the PS5 and as ad. That's a bit boring because why was the one for this game completely different in both?
Just 2 against the Saints. Well, they were on the ropes. Paul Wellens champion.
Okay.
To that first half, but they hit back late in the game. Of course, they had already gone behind to Tom Johnston's 22nd Super League try of the season. We'll discuss that and the performances of both of these sides.
Guys, keep putting your questions in the chat. Like, sub, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Mucky. Wow. Oh, another. Oh, a team that Dale's been to. I think you've been to the ground as well. Is it? But the team I'm on about is Salisbury Town. Been Salisbury. Because where I used to live, I used to go past it. Salisbury Town. No, it is. No, Selby is Selby. Because the way I pronunciate stuff is a bit wrong in the way I say it. I said Selby. I literally put an imaginary R in between the B and the what and between the B and the Y. Oh, my dyslexics all over the place. Because I always seem to get like a letter in that shouldn't be in there. Yeah. There's a new team in this. There's yeah. Yeah. Chelsea was for. Lost the. Have you not been since? There's 3 new teams in that league that you can try and tick off your list if you were still working. No, I'm just saying if you were working with them, there'll be 3 new teams to tick off your list. Ah. Wow. So, let's have a look and... Jeez, that was like a nice ground. Oh, that looks like a nice ground for the team that's now in that league. The team is called Ashington AFC. But do you want to know what's even more funny? And you're gonna laugh at this. Their nickname is actually the Colours. Well, they don't have it in their name, but it's the nickname of the club. What's the other new team in that league? Is you got Winterton Rangers. Ah, I thought they were new. Jeez. And then this is a new one, but I have heard of this one. It's Newton Aycliffe. Yep, away. And their first... Yeah, and the first one's actually, apparently, it's a cup game. Jesus, a team I've never even heard of. I've never even heard of the place. Britley Down. Never even heard of that place. It's very pretty.
And that's 5th of August.
Let's have a look. I mean, they're called the Hoops. Ooh. They got a nice badge. Oh, they got a nice badge. Oh, they're going up. Oh, they're going very, very north for a FA Cup tie. They're playing the from the Tyne and the Weir. I'm interested to see what's actually going to be added to the game. If there's going to be anything new. Wow. Lampard, why would you say that? What the oh my... Nah, please don't say what I think that is. Jeez, I didn't thought... It looks like William might be playing for Nottingham Forest. Wow. Yep. Yeah, mate. Looking like he's going to sign for Forest. Oh, I know. Dale's gonna laugh at this, and I know. Oh, yeah. Can't hear it again. Hello. Yep, and there has been some other news which Dale's gonna laugh at this. No, but I'm saying you would, because it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious seeing this team go down the ship, and Rodrigo was left to go to Qatari side Al Rayyan. That Rodrigo was left to join Qatari side Al Rayyan. I don't know for how much, but at least might make some good money to get another player in replace. And yeah, and Aston Villa nearly got another player today. Aston Villa had a bid rejected of 45 mil for Moussa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. Aston Villa are going for literally talent, literally not just good players, but players that are with pace. That yeah. 'Cause yep. But they've put in 45 mil, but they're still continuing it, so it still might go to Villa, but Leverkusen come back and tell them, you go and add another 15 mil onto that to add to 60, you can have him. They want 60. They want that might be, yeah. They want 60. They want 60 mil for the Moussa Diaby. And that guy's got pace. But with Villa, they've got literally most of their team is pace. Because they'll have Moussa Diaby on one side, and then they'll have literally Coutinho on the other. And them two are literally rapid. No, they've already got Coutinho. He plays on one side of he plays on one wing. Moussa Diaby plays on one of them because he's also. He used to be rapid. Wow. Wow, this is a very weird contract deal that if Willian actually signs for Nottingham Forest, it also means he can also spend a further season not at Nottingham Forest but at Olympiacos. It's a bit confusing because Nottingham Forest's owner owns Olympiacos as well. So he's thought it'll sweeten the deal when if he runs out of this contract, he can go and still play at another club for the following season. It's a weird contract, but at least he'll keep him playing football. In a way. Wow. Blackmail. Oh, blackmail. Yeah. Oh. It might be. Willian's 24. Willian is 34. He left Chelsea 2020, so just 2 years ago. No, he already said he was going to leave. The club let him leave. But then we had a transfer embargo under Frank Lampard's first stint, so he stayed with us because of that. And then he went to Arsenal the following season. Yep. Nearly every player did. That's why most of a lot of the games weren't as good as they were. Yep. Well, it looks like he's not coming back on the pitch. James Roby is literally he's failed what he went to have a look at, and he failed. Yeah.
himself changed, get himself back out and cheer his side on. They are back out on the pitch here. The Catalans
I'm gonna see. Let's see if he. Yeah.
have to do to close this one out. What do Saints have to do to get this win?
Saints have to defensively dominate the ruck, which they haven't done all that first half. If they do that, they're a chance of winning.
You didn't fancy the Dragons?
No, they need to pull away from the back door. They're almost 3, 4, 5 teams in there. And the best way to do that is to keep
Jeez.
the stories. The reason why they're here and what getting the result tonight will do for the rest of their season. Catalan need to take a chance, though. They need to make a chance here and just take it, and that could be the difference.
They do top the table, but a win here at the home of the champions would it be a statement victory in Super League 2023. Let's get back to our commentary team for the second half here at the home of the champions. Terry O'Connor, Barry McDermott, and once more good evening to Bill Arthur.
Thank you, Brian. If Catalan do it, it's going to be a big achievement because in 20 encounters at St Helens, the home side has won 15 times against just 5 victories for the Dragons. That's the scale of the challenge facing Catalan, but we have seen them perform some spectacular results against this Saints side. Your mind goes back to Magic in Newcastle in 2021.
Final 8 minute off. Unbelievable. Game was dead and buried.
The hands of Sam. 31-30. The final score in that one.
Yep.
James Maloney deciding it. 8-6. The scoreline as the second half resumes, as the second half gets underway. And Jack Wellsby gets hands on the ball. The Ignatius Passy ignites. And then he's driven back. Good work from Manu Mao. And Julian Busquet in there.
Both of these sides have got that winning mentality. Both know how to win games.
I bet you'll be also looking forward to. Have you heard about Daniel Ricciardo's coming back for Formula 1 for the rest of the season?
The game in hand. It's a huge game. Big 40 minutes for them.
4 tackles gone. As James Bell plays the ball.
I'm looking forward.
Passy once again. Attracting the tacklers. That's the big tackle.
Wow.
Just shy of the halfway line as he plays the ball. And then Dodd. Deep kick into the arms of Tompkins. And Tompkins sets Tom Davis away. Well, Paul Wellens.
Oh yeah, he did.
Assistant, one of his assistants, former Catalan coach.
A lot of people forget.
Good to speak to you again, Laurent. What have Saints got to do in the second half to turn this round?
That will be obviously a tough second half for both teams. The first 40 minutes been set for set, and obviously Catalan scored on small details. Our kick rate wasn't good enough, and we scored on the last play. So yeah, the team who will make the best detail will win the
Somewhere.
and will be the more disciplined. So we have to be disciplined and make sure we control
Penalty Catalans, folks.
Thanks, Laurent. That's decision.
Shut the pools for this season. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
Potentially not. Yeah, that's gone against them. That. There's been calls that have gone for either team.
Keep your questions are coming, folks. Like, sub, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Sorry.
Yeah, nice read, Kevin. Closed him down straight away.
McAlorum, good work from Hopewati again, but McAlorum manages to get the ball away. On from May to Desiree.
Arms clocking, arms well.
Like granite.
4 tackles gone. May with a little dink over the top. Into some space. It's a good kick. Wellsby goes back. Great chase. Both sides of the ball.
Sorry.
Tom Davis, Cavallo,
I like the reaction from Tyrone, mate.
Ooh.
From Davis, knew exactly what he needed to do. He set up, he was onside, forces the goal line drop out. Good play for the fullback Jack Wellsby. Unfortunately, he can't get back in the field of play, but clever play from that man on the back of a decent kick.
It's one of those players, Tyrone May. Looks like he's playing in slow motion. Slows the pace of the game down so he can make those small little involvements.
First goal line drop out of the game then, and it's received by Pearce, given to Busquets. Busquets tried to make a dent in the Saints' defence, but
Come on, we want some tries, please.
Mason's pass, he tried to make a dent in him as well.
good work from Desiree. Sees off the first couple, still going.
No, he's underrated, isn't he? He's very physical. Desiree, he carries the
Wasn't CCC choice. CC.
To the referee there. Tyrone May, Tompkins, Kieran, Paparazzi, quickly up on him. They know the threat that Adam Kieran poses. Tompkins, here's Tyrone May, here's Busquets once more. LMS with the tackle. Garcia, Pearce. The ball reaches in Cavallo. Matty Cavallo trying to get to the corner. He does. Did he?
Is that wow? It's a try for Catalans.
Question. It's been a quiet night for video ref Jack Smith, but he's got to see whether.
Just wait. As I'm just waiting for the name to like come up. No, because number 20, number 21 for because it's got his name sounds weird, but also but also it may not be given because they are looking at they're looking at it. So there's actually yep, and the video referee is Jack Smith. I don't know what they're looking for in this.
They've got some strength in the centres, skill and strength, and Matty Cavallo has been a really good recruit for this season. Jack Smith having a good look at that, but confirming the Catalans Dragons have extended their lead, surely.
Try, folks. 12 points to 6.
Catalans Dragon is absorbed the defensive intensity of St Helens, who noticeably are getting bodies in the run. You want to slow that player ball down, but what that means is when there's a cluster of players around the player ball, there are spaces somewhere. Benison makes a read, comes up with fresh air. I talked in the first couple of minutes about Matty Cavallo's involvement in the reverse fixture in Perpignan, and that's a tremendous finish under all kinds of pressure. Keeps his balance, keeps his feet, and gets the ball down clearly.
It wasn't impressive. It was his debut, in fact, that game against Saints.
Yeah.
And he had to recover from a knee injury last year, which really wrecked his season with Brunella. But when he was at Roosters, he was a potent try scorer, 14 tries in 15 appearances for Sydney Roosters in 2021. Well, that's just his third try.
Let's see if it's got. Let's see if we can get the 2-point kick.
Kieran from the sideline to try and add on 2 precious points.
Oh, and as he
That he does.
and that is and he's got it. It's now 14-6.
Was talking about Saints discipline. Well, it was debatable, but you can track it back to that penalty that they conceded.
Yeah, that's right. And obviously, you give the ball over to Catalan, and that was a fabulous ball from Tyrone May. You know, he's one of those players, when he's on, he's on. And if the opposition gets those penalties, and Mark Percival, look, he goes in, he absolutely hits him with everything. I think he comes off second best as well. Mark Percival has to leave the field. You can see his head clash, leave the field with Simon Perry, the doctor. And he knows how to play the game. One way, Mark Percival, and that is just full on. It looks like young George Lane is on for him.
As I said with Tyrone May, he looks looks like he's playing the game at half pace. Oh, he's got to be careful. There's a rear there. Play the ball, big fella.
Well, he's trying to play the ball. Let's go down to the sideline, hear from Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, Bill, it was clear that after that forward pass just before the break, Steve McNamara was quite angry. Well, I saw him at half-time. He walked down the tunnel. He had a word to the match commissioner, who is Bob Connolly tonight. It's my understanding that he wasn't as angry about the forward pass as he was with what happened in the build-up to Mark Percival's try.
Thanks, Jenna. Well, he'll be happy now because Catalans Dragons have scored the first points of the second half. Here is Manu Mau, formerly with Hull FC, of course, and prior to that, Parramatta. Some strength in this side, haven't they?
So with Mark Percival going off, it looks like Sione Metaltu's got to centre now.
That's another concern. The long pass finds Kieran. 4 tackles gone. Tyrone May moving into position. Takes that pass. Here is Ben Garcia, and Garcia bounces away from the first one. Then Pearce. Pearce lobs the pass out wide. Ikavalu gets away. Ikavalu.
Oh, here comes Catalan again.
Davis using his strength. Up to the 10-metre line. Play the ball. He had Lewis Dodd clinging onto his ankle as he tried to do that.
That's a good. That is a ball. You lucky St Helens, you got away with that.
So good in the air. The Catalan now just trying to up the tempo in defence. Places that kick well, but look at that, no panic at all. You get a set restart here for just the second effort on Conrad Horrell.
From Michael McAlorum, I think he was. Terrier he is.
That was the ball as it
stolen. Referee's going to penalise Catalan.
And that's what Warren Freshney was talking about before. The Saints assistant goes for both sides. Don't give away those cheap penalties. It's all right clamping hold of the ball, but there was just a little pull from Julian Bousquet right in front of the referee. You could see perfect positioning. He was looking at that tackle, and the big fella just gives it away. Shake of the head, doesn't agree with it.
The 6 again was a big call. I think there's been a lot in the ruck. I don't think Catalan have come out on the right side of that 6 again goal. When they've been at that point where the referee's getting ready to blow that whistle, he hasn't.
So Hopewati making progress. And an opportunity for Saints to respond.
Jesus.
As James Bell playing the ball. Is passing, turning. 3 tackles gone. They're on that Catalan 30-metre line now. Lussick back in field to Louis McCarthy, Starsbrook. 4 tackles gone. Just inside the 20 now they are as LMS plays the ball. Passy will drive it in. That's the 5th. Can Catalan withstand this pressure now? Lussick appeals. Dodd, will he put a little teasing kick in? No, Lomax over the...
Go on, Saints. Oh.
Desperate defence. That full set 6. There was some desperation with Sam Tompkins on his side. You could just see he worked away when the ball goes over to that left-hand side. It was good play from Lomax. Gets the ball to Metalti, and that's how close he is.
Just shows you how important accuracy of pass is. He had to reach back to your Metalti. That ball's in front of it. Feels certain he can catch and pass in the same action, and it would have been a try for saves to the corner.
Is Kieran. Vigorous defence from Louis McCarthy, Scarsbrook. McAlorum is Tyrone May. Catalan trying to work their way out of trouble, but they're still deep in their own territory, 15 metres away from their own try line. So they give it to the speedster, Tom Johnston, to try and make some progress. But that's 4 tackles up to their own 30-metre line. Saints trying to put the squeeze on them. Jackie Chan off the bench and onto the field.
He can give them some energy, Carl. Jackie Chan, full-blooded when he carries the ball forward.
Pearce gets the kick away, Hopewati is underneath it. And now it's Saints' turn to try and counter a vigorous defence. And Catalan trying to compress them.
That was a decent set of 6 from Catalan. Trapped on the line. Every
Oh. Oh, the player thinks he's that good. He tried going all length himself, but failed.
Oh, the irony of it. He used to admire Sam Tompkins in his days as a Wigan supporter. And now he's taking
Yeah.
6 to go. Set restart. It's Saints in possession.
Well, a bit of speed, a late offload, that's what can happen.
Here is Louis McCarthy's Scarsbrook. 37 years of age, like James Roby. Lewis Dodd, Wellesby. 3 tackles gone. Knowles plays the ball. Wellesby. Lewis Dodd stretching for it. Here's Matty Lees. That's a great tackle from Mitchell Pearce. 10 metres away from that Catalan line as Lees plays the ball. Lussick will try. That's the 5th tackle. Wellesby. Look at him sizing up the territory. What are the options? Well, it's Dodd. Dodd puts the kick in again. It's another good one. And Tompkins manages to get it and get out of trouble. Good work from the fullback.
Well, he's never rattled, is he? And that's the experience that you'll get with him at the back. He won't panic at all. He knew exactly what he had to do. And look at this, another set of 6 where there's going to be some long carriers carrying the ball and defensive efforts like that. Well, that's why you've been so successful in the Super League era. You come in, you get an opportunity, the true George Delaney. He got some attention last week when he played against Warrington. He hits him, he holds him up, he's helped by 3 other of his teammates, and they carry him over the line. Big defensive play.
It's great defence. I'm not for 1 minute diminishing what happens and Saints' reaction, but too many players, hands on hips, tired, exhausted. You said there's a lot of long runners and a lot of long carries here. You can't do that against St Helens. You've got to run in numbers, otherwise you'll get picked up and driven back.
Catalan leading by 14 points to 6, but under pressure here as Kieran drills that goal line drop out upfield. It escapes Benison's touch, and Dodd fields it. Gives it to Matty Lees. Now then, Saints having a real purple patch in this game now, but they need to turn it into points.
Yeah, Greenbillis is a big part of the game now here for Saints. Catalan under a bit of pressure.
Shang was chancing his arm there with the tackle on Morgan Knowles. The crowd appreciating the work of 19-year-old George Delaney as he took that ball up. Now it's with Dodd.
Come on. Go on. Oh, you jammy git.
Lussick fancies it, and Lussick is held up just short.
Ooh. They're nearly there, Saints.
Garcia was a big problem with him. Sam Tompkins was caught on the ruck as well. And that's the reason why the hooker picks the ball up and goes. And he's struggling, Garcia.
You can see it's the back of Matty Lees' head. Yeah. I'm going to assess that knock. Benjamin Garcia at this current point in time leads the tackle count for every player. 36 defensive efforts so far, 54 minutes. A lot of work with and without the ball from the skipper. You can just see he gets his arm around, tries to prevent a potential offload from Matty Lees because he's not protecting himself and slams into the head.
Mike Meekin onto the fields. To wait for Mike Meekin to actually get on the field. Saints then resume. On the last. Oh, Bell puts the ball down.
Oh my god. St Helens messing up.
He skips that ball up, doesn't he? When James Bell makes the mistake, look at Matt Whitley. I think he's expecting Sam Tompkins to be midfield. There's a rare mistake for St Helens in this part of the field. Oh, Helens. almost as tight as this game is. You can't afford to surrender possession that cheaply.
Here's Chan, he'll be a Wigan player next year. And he's making his first appearance, in fact, since the victory over Saints in May, 24-12 win. Here's McMeekin, standing his ground despite the attention of the Saints players like McMeekin. Turned himself into a pretty formidable threat.
Put your question in the chat, like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, folks.
You could see it was infectious, that line speed was infectious. One of your teammates is pulling off a shot, everyone wants to get involved. You just look at him, he comes out the line, doesn't he? Lethalty.
And I'll go back to the point that I made when they were on their own line. You can't run on your own. He gets a full-blooded shot there, doesn't he, Tom Davis? But the player outside him, man and man, never looked like an option.
Here is Whitley. Champions St Helens just 4 points behind the Catalans Dragons now after this surge of form they've discovered. Just 1 defeat in their last 9. And formidable at home, 6 victories in a row at the totally wicked stadium, but under threat here now. Oh, I'm telling you what, Lethalty is putting himself about.
You know, he's a very good player. Let's not forget he played for Australia when he was just 18 years old. Quality player. Big part of his game is that defensive steel that he's got.
Tompkins threatening there with the run. Pierce is Tyrone May.
Yes.
Lomax with the tackle.
What?
That's the 5th and over the top into a bit of
Oh, Jackie Chan.
eventually
Oh, no.
to make the ball safe, but there was a lot of ball
It was an ugly kick, wasn't it? It's bouncing all over the place. And everybody's almost waiting for the right bounce. Lewis Dodd gets down on it. The goal,
Oh, yeah.
the first goal line drop out of the game. That's the second. A bit of repeat possession now.
Italian.
real tense atmosphere here. The Saints fans are anxious. Their team is being a...
That was like a mix. That was a mixture of oil.
Lomax gets good distance on that, but into the arms of Pierce, and Pierce gives it to Chan.
I said it, didn't I?
It was funny. It was funny that he had 3 nationalities.
And if Catalan are going to score, you feel like it's got to be close to the line. Without Artie more, they haven't got the same blistering pace.
Oh, that was weird.
That middle channel.
Is Busquet. Seasoned campaigner, McMeekin. 3 tackles gone. Catalan leading by 14 points to 6. An opportunity maybe to extend their advantage here as May's pass finds Whitley, but Hopewati.
What the fuck?
Kieran hits the deck. McIllorum with the pass to May. May, another little teasing kick. Tompkins chasing.
All right, then.
The ball's going to sit up for Wellesby. And Wellesby trying to...
I can't believe Chinese, Italian, and French.
When he picks the ball up in broken play. Look at that on Benison.
It's gone up another level. That kick was on, wasn't it? Tompkins just couldn't quite get it.
Just veers away from him, doesn't it?
McIllorum pushing it to the very limits there. He is a wily campaigner.
Frog legs.
There are the boos that you were asking for, Bill. They suddenly remember he used to play for Wigan.
Wormsley cut down with good defence. It was Tyrone May down low.
You could if you want to.
That's the 5th tackle. And Dodd, we haven't had a 40-20 this evening. We haven't even had an attempt. That's in the middle of the field, and Davis will return it. Looking for a weak link in this Saints defence.
Don't get number 74.
You'd just be happy with kicking for distance, wouldn't you? In this game again, look at both wingers linking up. Good footwork from both of them. Extra meters.
Johnston and Davis hoping to exploit a flagging defence, perhaps. They've had to do a lot of work, Saints, in defensive terms. Here is Busquet now. Up to the halfway line, Catalan Dragons. Here is Tyrone May. May's pass for Kieran. Hopewati makes the tackle. That's been a fascinating battle, that has. Mitchell Pearce kicks towards Wellesby. Wellesby eyes on the ball. Let's go down to the sidelines. More news from Jenna.
Yeah, Bill, some terrible news for St Helens. I've just heard that Mark Percival has failed his HIA, his head injury assessment here tonight, as well as James Roby. So that means that both James Roby and Mark Percival will miss next week's Challenge Cup semi-final against the Lee Leopards.
Oh my God. Yep, St Helens are buggered for next week.
Cannot return to play if they fail a head injury assessment.
Because when you mention about them that they can't play in this one, if they also fail their head test, that means they have to miss out a game. And unfortunately, St Helens, his next game is Lee Leopards in the Challenge Cup semi-final. And not just Roby's missing out on that game because of he's failed. Percival has also missed out. So they're pretty experienced players and they're buggered. By how well they're playing in this game, they could have done with they're not getting head injuries.
You can see him, look, he sticks out his left arm. He knows he's made a defensive error. He gets back, makes a play for it, doesn't let Conrad Hurrell get it.
Big opportunity for Saints here now. An hour of the game gone, just over. They trail 6 points to 14 to the Catalan Dragons, the Super League leaders against the Super League champions. And here is Walmsley, and Walmsley winding up, but McIlroy determined. Here is Lomax. Bell, ever present this season, James Bell, the Scottish international. An icy character. Tyrone May with a tackle on him. Is Lomax.
Come on.
Delaney, that looked high from Jan, it was.
He just gets that wrong, doesn't he?
Wait, penalty St Helens if I only have something.
Chan goes over the top. Reaches round. See. Nice shot. Here they go again. Alex Walmsley now. Going to do well to keep him out here.
Into the last quarter of the game, and Saints hammering away, and here is Delaney. Delaney tackled about 5 metres away from that Catalan line. Lussick gets the pass away to Dodd. Dodd to Lomax. Lomax on it comes to Bell.
Go on. Try.
The flag goes up, and Hopewati had a foot in touch.
Oh, nearly a try for St Helens there.
Catalan Dragons flooding numbers towards the sideline. A desperate lunge. First of all from the winger. Tyrone May, there's the foot on the line. Touch judge and referee in perfect position. How many times have we used the word desperation when describing the way that Catalan Dragons have defended tonight?
Well, Steve McNamara saying in the build-up to this game that what was disappointing about the defeat against Huddersfield last week was the lack of energy, the lack of determination. They've made up for it tonight so far.
Yeah, they've certainly got that in this game in abundance, but they can't keep giving those chances and opportunities. 2 sets, sooner or later, they'll score points, and you see Sam Tompkins just taking his time. Not having to play the ball quickly.
That'd be the frustrating thing for Saints, that they've had the better. Since that try from Ikerbalo, Saints have dominated proceedings, haven't they? 44th minute that was.
It certainly seems now that looking at it, it's as though they're playing for the lives. Alex Walmsley, whoa!
Come on, you need another try somewhere.
Into a little tackle. Like I said before, and at the start of the game, there's always a lot of needle in these games with so much at stake.
Wormsley and Tompkins responding, looking for a 40-20 kick.
Oh, just
It's
short.
McIlaurin's kick.
Just short. Michael McIlaurin has played all 64 minutes of this match and is smart and intelligent enough to put that kick in. The angles aren't quite right, but they'll be happy with the field position.
When he kicks it on the fourth play, you can see that Saints left winger John Benison was up in the line. And all he's looking for is distance in that sideline. Look at him again. Going hunting.
He is.
He's a competitor, isn't he?
He is. Still a competitor. 35 years of age and still as ferocious as ever.
He is. He's not a running nine from dummy half. He supplies his forwards and outside backs with perfect passes. Well, this is where he goes. Look at him again. Off the line. He's an intimidating defender, let me tell you.
Here is Wellsby, taking matters into his own hands, Jack Wellsby.
Oh.
Tompkins with the tackle eventually. The Saints surging forward again. Bell almost bursting through. Whitley with the tackle. Lussick's pass finds Wormsley. Wormsley across the field to start with. Then straightens up, gets the pass away, goes backwards, says the referee.
Go on, Saints.
Matautia cuts back in field. Some tired defenders ahead of him from the Catalans Dragons. That's the fifth tackle as Lussick finds Wellsby, and Wellsby puts his foot down, finds Lomax. That's a high shot, and that could cost the Catalans Dragons.
That's a bit of a bad challenge.
Navarrete it was, I think.
And it seems to be last-ditch efforts all the time, and you know, they're moving the ball, they're shifting the ball, it goes over the top. Navarrete.
Oh, that's bad.
Doesn't look as bad in that angle.
It's just a desperate attempt. Look, he goes in, he tries to hit him. It's not a big swing, you know, that's going to take his head off. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. The Catalan have missed 27 tackles. Those tackles are just mounting up now. It's worthy defending. It's those last-ditch efforts that they're having to come up with that's getting them into trouble.
I think you said it a couple of minutes ago, Tez. It seemed to be looking right. For most of the second half, we've been looking at St Helens attacking Catalan Dragon's try. Catalans trying to repel them. Paul Welland's side, no. As the clock is ticking, they've got to come away with something now.
Saints supporters felt there was something more that referee Liam Moore could have done about that situation, like wave a yellow card at somebody, but the penalty will suffice. But will it prove valuable for Saints? Here is Dodd. Busquet with the tackle. Navarrete, beg your pardon, comes in. Wrestles with Dodd. Here is Wormsley again, and Wormsley driving it and gets the ball away, and Busquet gathers it. And Busquet has knocked it on.
And again, another set of six you're going to contend with. Look, they're playing desperate rugby, Saints. They're 8 points behind. If they go for that 2 points, the penalty, it comes down to one score in it. They've gone for broke. They offload the ball. They get the mistake from Julian Busquet. They've got another set here to come up with 6 points.
It's a good point you made. I thought the last time they got a penalty, could have been tempted to take the two and make it a 6-point gap. But they're going for broke, they're going for the try.
Here's Lussick, here is Lomax. Surely it's a matter of time. Oh, the pass sails behind, it's touched by the Catalan Dragons, and there'll be more pressure.
And it's Tom Johnson. He's the one who's outside. He comes in, he jams in, doesn't he? Kieran's got it. But there's a bit of panic, there's a bit of fatigue. You start making defensive errors under fatigue. You could see that Kieran had him. There's no need for Tom Johnston to come in there and make a play for it.
Catalan Dragons with the worst defence of any of the top four sides, and they are under pressure here now because Matautia is straightening things up. McIlaurin in there with the tackle, assisted by Navarrete himself, a former Wigan man, Romain Navarrete. McIlaurin, I'm tangled up. There's a smile on his face. Matautia didn't like that.
The smile says it all. I've got you there.
Here's Wormsley. This is great defence from Catalan, but surely Saints are going to find a way through. Lomax, more good defence. as Matautia is driven back. 3 tackles gone. Here's Dodds. Delaney now. That's the 4th tackle. McMeekin. McAlorum in there as well. Lussick. Wormsley. Wormsley gets the ball away. It's knocked on. Whitley will try and make it safe. The referee will play it on, and Whitley will bring the ball away.
Well, everything that Saints have thrown so far in this second half, Catalans Dragons scruffily, untidily have thrown bodies in front and denied Saints. You can see he's every right to clock off Julian Bousquet, but just does enough. And his side then will benefit from St Helens not being onside, and they'll buy some land.
Well, this is exactly what Catalan needed, isn't it? Alex Wormsley, that was his 6th offload in this game. A couple of loose offloads gone to the ground. A big rampaging prop forward, certainly trying everything to help his side. And Ben Garcia coming back onto the field. One of Catalan's most influential forwards over the last decade.
What a boost that penalty was then for the Catalans Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got to get through the next couple of sets of 6. They need some energy back in the legs. You'll be looking for the sideline.
No, they don't need to score, they just need to spend some
Yeah, because since Catalan scored the last try, hardly anything's happened.
Catalan holding on to a 14 points to 6 lead. They've withstood huge pressure for the bulk of this second half. In fact, they've hardly been in Saints territory, it seems, latterly.
Well, it looks like Ben Garcia's come on and gone as hooker, and McLaurin's gone off, along with Julian Bousquet.
Back on the inside to the impressive Paul Seguier. Missed only 1 game this season, the French international. There's his national captain, Ben Garcia. There's the seasoned Mitch Pearce with the kick. The ball's batted down, and Lomax is there first.
Nearly.
For the Saints. On the last, that'll be the turnover.
The Saints in the final 10 minutes now. This is when they're dangerous, and they will, knowing that they're 2 scores behind, they've got to start throwing the ball around. It can't be just one-up carries from the likes of Conrad Hurl. Yeah, he's big.
Yep, and then the other one who also failed is Percival's the other one. That's why they're buggered for Challenge Cup, because Lee Leopards are going to wipe the floor with them.
30-metre line, the Saints.
That's sad to say.
Wellesby, they've kept a close eye on Wellesby. I think he's lost that ball. He has.
Nice ball from Bell. You know, again, I think Jack Wellesby gives himself up here, because as soon as he goes down and hits the ground, he's like waving his arm in the air as if it should be another set. Look, you can see that the ball, he tries to pass it, it hits Johnston, it doesn't hit his arm, he regathers it and then loses it on the floor.
Saints, no Roby on the field, no Percival, both failing head injury assessments. There is James Roby, 37 years of age, but still crucial part of this Saints machine. And the loss of him for a Challenge Cup semi-final is huge. Here is Matautia, just on the halfway line.
Well, they're looking to get the ball back then. I thought that was going to go to Catalan's way.
Certainly looked like it, yeah, but Saints have it back once more. So once again, Catalan...
Come on, Saints. Just to make the game more entertaining.
Conrad Hurl in inimitable fashion, and Hurl bots the ball over the top. Lussick taps it back to Lomax. Lomax to Passy. 3 tackles gone. Valiant defence from the Catalans.
The guy likes to hot skip to Malou.
Tangled up there. Here's Wellesby. Wellesby for Lomax. Lomax for Matautia.
Yeah. Oh no.
But Pearce manages to...
Was that a hand on a joust?
Here's Lomax. 4 tackles gone. Goes down the short side to Knowles, and Knowles is stopped. That's the 5th tackle. Out on his feet on that far side.
Oh, this is a good play.
Goes to Passy. Passy only comes to Bell. Bell to Hopper.
Go on.
Hopper back in field. And it's with Lewis Dawson.
Game on. Game on, rather than entertainment, folks. Game on.
Make all the pressure tell. And Will Hopper's had an outstanding game. He had a big game against Warrington.
10 points to 14. With a conversion to come.
Setting up that try for Lewis Dawson.
Has he ever kicked? Please don't say he's a man mountain.
Trying to find a player in space, and you can see that desperation that Catalan have defended with all night just doesn't have the answers. And Lewis Dawson is the player
Please don't say.
who ultimately gets over the line.
Please don't say he's a man mountain.
Flooding forward, asking for the ball, putting themselves in a position to get a pass. We've got a real ball game on here now, haven't we? Could be a 2-point ball game if this conversion is successful.
Oh, he's had a quiet game, Lewis Dawson. But when you've got to come up with the goods, you've got to come up with them. And he just turns up, supporting his teammates, and gets over. Well, call this result there.
Great ball from James Bell as well, wasn't it? To get that ball quickly on to Will Hopper. Now then, Joey Lush.
Jesus. Jesus, he's one built up man.
He's kicked 4 so far this season. This is a crucial one to narrow the deficit. And he makes
Oh, he's very good at kicking.
it is
12-4.
And you've got to come up with some big plays. Against Warrington last week, Lewis Dawson come up with the winning try.
Except for kicking it.
Let's get forward.
Except for kicking into a stadium.
License to play, and you're behind on the scoreboard. You want all your players to be around the ball. And I think Opawati has been brilliant defensively today. And offensively, it just gives his team a leg up. And could that be the score that just helps them get the results?
Well, Lewis Dawson wants to speed the game up. The Catalan Dragons players want to slow the game down. Benjamin Garcia is on 39 tackles. The defensive effort of the Catalan Dragons side is immense. His average for a game is 33, so they're trying to defend the way to a victory tonight.
But it's a tired Catalan side. They have done so much
Banana touch.
and you sense that Saints can really capitalise in the last 5 minutes here. Here is Walmsley.
You're right, but so much taken out of the tank. They look absolutely out on the feet. They're going to get it everything though.
They're giving everything to Louis McCarthy's Scarsbrook there. And here is Walmsley once more. Another titanic performance, and here's Dodd, and Dodd teasing the Catalan defenders, and then gets the ball away to Matautia, who loses it. It's still going backwards, says the referee. So Wellesby drifts across the field, looking for an opening, eventually gets it to Hurrell, and Hurrell comes back in field, trying to get the pass away. Johnston has him all wrapped up. 4 tackles got ball, he strips the ball.
Oh, you tried to bring the big man mounting down, aren't you, Conrad Hurrell? You're hitting him with everything. You're just trying to get all of it. You want to clamp the ball. While you're clamping the ball, you're taking him to ground. It spills out, and you can see Johnston was all over it. They're doing it tough here, Catalan.
Michael Smith and the other Saints supporters on the edge of their seats.
Come on, Saints.
As their side sense a dramatic win here. And the crowd has been quite subdued here tonight. Lifting the side, Catalan clinging on. The seconds counting down. Wellesby.
Go on.
Wellesby does something at first. Whitley
Oh.
to be a teammate next year with the tackle. Bell. Here is Lomax. Saints looking for the try that can decide this game. Patsy. 4 tackles gone.
Come on, Saints.
And he's lost that ball. Lussick complaining that it was stripped. Patsy dumbfounded.
I see what that, the reaction from Sam Tompkins, what it means. He knew that his side were absolutely under the pump. And there's a hand in there. Is it Romain Navarrete? You have a little look. He's trying to get up. He's got hold of the ball there. Then there's a little tug from his left arm.
Coming up to the last 2 minutes of this contest. This is first against third in the Betfred Super League. Catalan top of the table. St Helens, the reigning champions. Currently third in the table. And Paul Wellens knows that his side need to get the ball back pronto.
Catalan have got the ball, but it was another opportunity to possibly look at those 2 points, look the game up, and look at Golden Point. Constantly Saints have chucked away the chance to convert and get those 2 points. Obviously, Mark Personal started the game as a kicker. He's on the sideline now.
Here is Tom Davis. Catalan clinging on, 14-12. Inside the last 2 minutes now, and Davis taking a knock.
Get up, man.
No sympathy whatsoever. Another former Wigan man. Why would they?
Well, the ball's been took off him now, and the referee wants to get on with it. He just quick clear the ball there. Mitchell Pearce needs a big boot on him as well.
Shepherd's pie is nice.
Would he consider that?
You just well it up the field as far as you can. You know that you've got a minute to defend. A minute to defend.
It's the boot of Pearce now who gets the ball away. It's a good deep
But also, what about cottage pie?
maybe the last throw of the dice for St Helens.
You can't have any walkers here when the ball goes away from you. You've been in games like this when it's so tight, it's intense.
Here is Matautia hopping his way towards that 40-metre line in Saints territory. Lussick, Wellesby, Lomax now. They're coming to this side again. Hopperati, and it comes to Hurrell. Hurrell, that's a good defence, good tackle from Tom Johnston on the Hurrell cage. Here is Walmsley charging it forward. Again, gallant defence from Catalan. Seguir pushing his luck there.
23rd carry in the game from Alex Walmsley. Huge numbers.
4 tackles gone. Walmsley across the field. It's a poor pass. It goes behind his teammates. It's picked up by Benison. Benison trying to find a way through. Catalan has got to keep it tidy. The second
Come on, Saints.
last throw of the dice surely for Saints. Back in field it comes to Lomax. Lomax. On it comes to Wellesby. Wellesby. On it comes to Hopperati.
Go on.
Hopperati. Last
Oh my god.
Catalans Dragon celebrate a famous victory. They celebrate only their second double in their history against St Helens. Catalan players are on their knees, but they are jubilant. It's the
Full time, folks. Catalans Dragons 14. St Helens 12. Like, sub, subscribe, and the bell notification. Don't forget to hit post. Hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. It has been only the second time in the history of Catalans Dragon history that they have done the double over St Helens. Like, sub, and subscribe if you are new.